It's almost Friday. That's a good thing.
Well, when they see this, it'll be...
Who cares about them? Changing it up today.
We're on the wrong sides. I don't know what to do with myself.
We've done 10 episodes. It's time to change it up. Shake it up. Time to shake it up.
Hi. We're the Ryberts.
And we're in Queerantine. We don't know which way to tilt our heads now.
I know, I'm on the wrong side. So what we decided was to bring a little mirth to your life. We would put a bunch of topics in a hat. Do I get to shake it now? Episodes 10 through 20, I get to do the shake?
11 through 20.
I'm with the Cornell.
I'm glad that there's a record of the abuse that I have to withstand.
If that's all the abuse you ever have to have. Your life is like on a pillow.
Here we are in day 92 of Queerantine.
It's only day 11, technically. So we thought we would put a bunch of coronavirus topics into a hat. You can't do that if I'm shaking it now.
I'm sorry.
This is never sugar one. You were shaking the hat.
We decided to put a bunch of coronavirus-related topics into a hat. Okay, you shake your whole body. And pick one out. Separate into 2 separate viewing sessions. And separately commentate about. Wow.
Do you think you can hear the dog making those noises in the background?
And edit them together.
Okay. Oh, you're not done yet. I'm sorry. Seems like so long ago I shook the hat. Right. I guess I should have picked
A hobby.
Here's the thing. I have lots of hobbies. Most of them probably make Laura mad.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, I'm wearing one right now. Aquarius Moon. Like me on Facebook. Shop. Hundreds of designs.
Feeling that more on the weekends, but during the week, work is keeping me pretty busy.
Over the years, I've had a lot of hobbies.
But I guess in a way we have found a hobby.
A lot of ideas. I'm an idea person.
I think this show is kind of our hobby.
I come up with crazy schemes.
Because we've made a commitment to do it twice a week now.
I'm Lucy in that way, and she is my Ricky and talks me off the ledge.
We're kind of roped in, so we got to do it.
When it comes to prepping and buying things like cases of SpaghettiOs and propane, I'm her Ricky.
We've sort of set up a schedule now where we...
But with knucklehead ideas...
Mondays and Thursdays. That's the dog coughing.
It's me.
So that's kind of our hobby.
Women's football teams that travel all over the country.
Another one would be good.
I have read more during this time.
We are kind of climbing the walls a little bit.
I'm not a real good reader. If there aren't comic book panels involved, it's very hard for me to read.
Cabrina has her Aquarius Moon.
And it's been hard because it's creative, and when you're worried about everybody, I don't know, 1 million people having an illness in your country, it's hard to let the creative juices sort of flow.
But she'd actually been in a little bit of a lull with it, and I think she's sort of reacquired her passion for it in the last few weeks.
I'm slowly but surely getting back into it.
She goes down to her little workshop.
I'll have some new stuff probably this weekend,
which she turns into sort of like a meditative space.
The funny story of how this came to be.
She burns incense and she plays funky woo-woo music.
My sister Marlo, who is in England, has a business that is a delightful little woo-woo shop called Manifest. Find her on Facebook, Manifest Magic with a K.
Anyway,
she...
looking forward to getting into gardening if winter ever ends.
Was about to open and she broke her ankle.
I'm all ready to garden and I ordered 2 elevated beds that I'm going to plant vegetables in eventually.
They're doing all this work on the shop. The place was a dump.
Elevated beds they stand about waist high so old people don't have to bend over too much and hurt their backs.
There was all this stuff going on, and she hadn't really gotten any stock together.
So that's going to be a hobby for me soon, hopefully.
I was going through the web and fell down the wormhole of, ooh, look at that.
I have been growing some annuals from seeds using my mom's old grow lamp.
I found these orbs that this Japanese artist does.
And one of the things I thought I would be doing lots of during all this time,
And they look like little
and I haven't done once, is
universes.
soap making.
They were fantastic.
Now seems like the perfect time for it because we have to wash our hands constantly, but
Little galaxies inside.
I just haven't.
And I'm like, you should find this guy and have him in your shop.
Probably because we're doing Queerantine. I'm Queerantining instead of soaping.
But they want $500. It's a marble.
I also thought I'd be doing all this like journaling about this shed-in experience,
One thing led to another, and
and I've done very little of that.
that is like a pendant.
Unfortunate.
And the pendants came up, and people were making pendants, and I'm like, I could do that.
I actually had a week and change, like a week and a half between when my last job ended and my new job started.
So I sent Marlo a picture of a pendant that someone had made, and I said, if I made these, would you put them in your shop?
I just blew that week.
And she was like, hell to the yes.
That should have been like prime soap making, writing, back to back, all sorts of creativity sparking.
So I ended up asking her some different themes and stuff that she might want in her shop.
But, you know, it was also the beginning of the pandemic and I was a little flipped out. So, yeah, I wasted the week, did nothing.
I think I made 80 pieces for her.
I couldn't tell you what I did. Probably just stressed about my new job. You know, it's so unlike me.
Afterwards, I thought, why can't I do that for myself?
Oh, I made my own sanitizing spray.
I sure can.
So that could sort of be considered a hobby, somewhat. No?
So I started doing them myself.
Sabrina said she talked for 10 minutes. I'm not going to do that.
And then as I started doing them, I sort of got a theme going where I do a set of 10.
And
I only make one of a kind. I've been doing that for 3 years now, I think. Going on 4? Hobbies, they're very good. This ones will draw and those ones will go there.
I don't want to say anything because she'll say,
Come in to corner.